फिदा, कभी मासूम मुस्कान में तो कभी आंसुओं में छुपा प्यार, यही है फिदा की कहानी। यह फिल्म मोहब्बत और कशिश की इस दुनिया को दिखाती है जहां दिल का हर धड़कना एक वादा लगता है। प्यार जितना मीठा है उतना ही दर्दनाक भी, और यही दो रंग मिलकर इस कहानी को जादुई बना देते हैं। फिदा हमें एहसास दिलाती है कि सच्चा प्यार कभी खोता नहीं, वो हमेशा दिल की गहराइयों में जिंदा रहता है। अगर यह मोहब्बत भरी दास्तान आपको पसंद आई हो तो लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें।
Abhishek Bachchan and Uday Chopra reprised their roles as buddy cops Jai Dikshit and Ali Khan, respectively. The distributors Yash Raj Film promoted the film by forging associations for Pape Jeans and Coca-Cola. It primarily on 24 November 2006 in India, where it received the widest releases in Indian cinema history with over 1800 prints. It was dubbed simultaneously in Tamil and well as in Telugu. Singer Vijay Prakash dubbed for ACP Jai Dikshit in Tamil. Dhoom 2 was generally well received by critics and audience. It was accepted well by children and adults. It became the highest grossing Indian film of 2006 and was the highest releases Bollywood film of all time, as well as at the time of its releases. It is the 7th highest grossing Bollywood film in overseas markets after grossing over 1.5 billion. Dhoom 2 was elevated to a blockbuster rating on Box Office India. It received an 83% approval rating among critics on Rotten Tomatoes. Critics praised Dhoom 2 for its exotic locales and the elaborate action sequences. However, there was an appeal by the Mumbai City Police Commissioner to censor the fast packed rush driving scenes due to fears that it would inspire Indian youths to ride their motorcycles rashly, resulting in an increasing in the numbers of road accidents. A sequel titled Dhoom 3 was released on 20 December 2013, which also went on to become the 5th highest grossing Bollywood film to date and the highest grossing Bollywood film of all time, as well at the times of its releases. Plot: the film opens in the Namib Desert. Mr. A, Hrithik Roshan, skydives onto a train that is carrying the Queen. He steals her crown by disguising himself as the Queen, beats her guards easily, and escapes. Newly promoted officer Ali Akbar Khan, Uday Chopra, and ACP Jay Dikshit, Abhishek Bachchan are introduced to Sonali was Bipasa Basu, a special officer assigned to investigate Mr. A's case, who also happens to be a former classmate of Jay. After the initial investigations, Dikshit analyzes the underlying trend in Mr. A's heist. He concluded that the theft will follow in one of two famous Mumbai city museums. When Dikshit realizes that the artifact in the museum he is guarding happens to be imperfect, he rushes to the other museum where a disused Mr. A steals a rare diamond and escapes. While he is about to catch a flight, Mr. A sees on the TV that someone else, claiming to be himself, challenges the police, saying that he will steal an ancient warrior sword. In response, Dikshit, Bose, and Khan enforce a strict guard at the location of the sword. At night, Mr. A meets the real theft, the one who made the claim on TV, in the room that holds the sword. The police are alerted, but they manage to steal the sword. Sonali is injured in the confrontations, and they manage to escape. The impersonator turns out to be Sunehri Aishwarya Rai, a woman who idolizes Mr. A. Sunehri convinces Mr. A to form an alliance, but he turns her down. Later, after a game of basketball between the two, he finally agrees to work together. In Rio de Janeiro, Mr. A and Sunehri plan their next heist. As Dikshit analyzes, has named Rio the location of Mr. A's next heist. Jay and Ali travels to the city. There they meet Monali, Bipasa Basu, Sonali's twin sister, who only speaks English, and Ali immediately falls for her. Later, Sundari meets with Jay to discuss how things are going between her and Mr. A, revealing that they were working together and Jay is using her by ensuring her freedom from prison. To get close to Mr. A and find out what his next plan is, they can catch and arrest him, but Sunehri begins to have her doubts. Meanwhile, the relationship between Mr. A and Sunehri evolves into romance, and he unveils his real identity, Aryan, to her. However, during the Rio carnival dish used as one of the entertainers. He sees Sunehri and Jay together and realizes that Sunehri has been working undercover for Jay. The next day, Aryan forces Sunehri to play a game of Russian roulette. Sunehri cries and refuses to shoot him, but Aryan focuses her to play. After 6 attempt shoots, neither is killed because Aryan never loaded the gun. Sunehri admits she betrayed Aryan and confesses her love for him. In their final heist, Aryan and Sunehri successful steal some really laden coins while disguised as performing dwarf. With the heist successfully pulled off, Jay realizes that he has been betrayed and she called him on phone to confirm that she wants to stay with Aryan and does not wish to remain allied with Jay, forcing Jay and Ali to go after them. After the chase, all of them end up on the top of a waterfall where Ali chases Sunehri. Sunehri, desperate, conveying her feelings for Aryan, shoots him. Aryan falls from the waterfall, after which Jay allows Sunehri to go free. 6 months later, it is revealed that Aryan survived and has opened a restaurant in the Fiji Islands with Sunehri. Jay meets Aryan and Sunehri at the restaurant and states that despite their crimes, he does not wish to imprison the couple. Aryan tells him where all the stolen artifacts can be found via memory stick. Jay is aware of the couple's feelings towards each other, but warns them against returning to their life of crime. After leaving, Jay receives a phone call and informs Ali that they should be heading back to India for their next case, which is shown on Dhoom 3. Cast: Hrithik Roshan as Mr. A, Aryan Singh, Abhishek Bachchan as ACP Jay Dikshit, Aishwarya Rai as Sunehri, Uday Chopra as Ali Khan, Bipasha Basu as Sonali Bose and Monali Bose, Rimi Sen as Sweetie Dikshit. Cameo appearance, production development. The Dhoom series began with the releases of Dhoom in 2004. The film became a commercially box office hit and received generally positive reviews from audiences, but not so much from critics. As a result, producer Yash Chopra announced plans for a sequel titled Dhoom 2 Back in Action. John Abraham portrays of Kabir Singh, the villain of the predecessor, was eliminated from the sequel because Chopra did not want Dhoom 2 to repeat the stories featured in its predecessor. Instead, Hrithik Roshan and Aishwarya Rai were introduced into the franchise as the sequel's main villains. Aishwarya Rai's character was summarized as Catwoman, a female fictional comic book femme fatale or anti-hero. Roy stated, "All I can tell you is it would be nothing like anything you have seen me do before." Producer Aditya Chopra told Rai to lose weight after she gained it for her role in 2004's Bride and Prejudice. Yash Chopra stated, "But yes, the role does require Aishwarya to convey ordeals on sensuality. She has asked for a couple of months to get into shape. We at Yash Raj Films are very clear about every character in every script and what's required of the actors. Before Dhoom 2, before Dhoom, Asha Deol was specifically briefed about the look and the attitude she needed to cultivate. She readily agreed, and look at what Dhoom did to her. Career. Roshan also lost 12 pounds of weight at Aditya Chopra's request, with the exception of Abraham and Asha Deol. All of the other main actors in Dhoom were hired again for Dhoom 2. Filming Dhoom 2 was filmed in Mumbai, Namambi, Durban, South Africa, and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, making it the first Bollywood movie to be shot in Brazil. Its total production lasted 18 months and cost of Rs 350 million. To ensure the sequel would be different from the original, which became famous for its brash motorcycle stunts, director Sanjay Gadhvi included very few motorcycles in Dhoom 2. Nonetheless, Roshan's role required him to perform several dangerous stunts involving activities such as roller blading, sandboarding, and snowboarding. Dhoom 2 make extensive use of visual effects which were filmed as Yash Raj Studio. While shooting at Yash Raj Studios, the film suffered from a flood that destroyed the studio set and delayed production. Fight and action sequences were storyboarded from being shown to Gadvi and Alan Amin, who would make changes. The scenes were then sketched, given proper shoot list, and sharpened with Tata Alexis, who oversaw the pre-visualization of the sequences. Several scenes were filmed with the use of green screen and computer generation imagery. For example, the stunts Roshans performed on a train in the Namib desert used green screen. After Roshan recorded the stunts on a set, Gadvi traveled to the desert to film the background. Other stunts were performed by stuntmen whose faces were later digitally exchanged with the actors. The bullet effects and Ritesh Badgest and mechanical arm were also computer generated. The scene involving Abhishek Bachchan coming out of a lake using a jet ski was created using a green screen. The stunts came out at 90 degrees, but Sanjay Gadvi wanted a 60-degree jump. So it was shoot with a Super 35 and hence the angle with the angle could be changed. Gadvi discussed the use of technology in the interview. We have done animation and pre-visualization for all the action sequences in Dhoom 2, and that is very important in terms of planning, cost, effectiveness, and also it's a new way of preparing for shoot at the film, especially which is as set on such a large canvas such as Dhoom 2. In Dhoom 1, we had all the action sequences broken down and written. At this movie, we had very big action sequences, so we had all the scenes storyboarded and they would be checked, double checked and triple checked by myself, Alan, Amin and Adi, and we would then rectify if needed, and that would be our level of planning. The soundtrack of Dhoom 2 was recorded at YRF Studios. The music was composed by Pritham with background score by Salim Suleiman. The lyrics were penned by Sameer, except Dhoom Again by Asif Ali Beg and Crazy Khiare remix was remixed by Bunty Rajput. Although most of the song's lyrics are primarily written in Hindi with some English, Tum Again is almost entirely in English. The soundtrack pulled average reviews from critics but higher praise from the public. It became the best-selling Bollywood soundtrack of the year. Dhoom 2 was released on 24 November 2006 in India, where it received the widest release in Indian cinema history at the time, with over 1800 prints, including 250 digital prints. Some locations raised tickets price for the film. It was promoted with several times. Coca-Cola promoted the film as Coke Uthale Dhoom Machale. India's video game producing company FX Labs developed a game based on the film. Pepper Jeans Should Dhoom 2 sold Dhoom 2 related garments including shirt, jeans, bandanas, caps and metal accessories. Chetan Shah, the country head of the Pep Jeans London, stated, Pepe Jeans is tremendously excited to be associated with the most awaited movie of the year, Dhoom 2. The incredible star cast of Hrithik Roshan, Aishwarya Rai, Abhishek Bachchan, Bipasha Basu and Uday Chopra, and the exciting and explosive content of the movie encapsulates everything that the Pepe Jeans brand stands for: young, cool, trendy, hip, fashionable and innovative. While promoting Dhoom 2, Hrithik Roshan admitted feeling foolish over his past statements about his co-star Aishwarya Rai being a pretty face with no talent. After they worked together for the film Time in Dhoom 2, where they became one of the best, most successful on-screen pairs in Bollywood, that also meet in other films such as Jodha Akbar and Guzarish. Legal issues. The city of Mumbai's police commissioner called for censoring of the packed rush driving scenes in the film due to fears that it would inspire Indian youths to ride their motorcycles rashly, resulted in an increase in the number of road accidents. Unlike the original, the robberies depicted in Dhoom 2 were not inspired by any real-life crimes. Dhoom 2 allegedly inspired the robbery of a man by his nephew, who wore clothing similar to Hrithik's in the film while committing the crime. Box office. In India, Dhoom 2 broke several box office records, mainly those for opening day and opening weekend grosses, including a first week of 66 million in Mumbai and 179 million for all of India. In Mumbai, distributors received a profit of rupee 940 million on the first week's business. Box Office India awarded it a blockbuster rating after the film netted rupee 803 million in India. The grossed 1.5 billion worldwide on a budget of rupee 350 million. It is currently in 30th highest grossing film in India. Dhoom 2 grossed US dollar 97,900 in North America in 63 theaters over its 3-day opening weekend, becoming the third largest opening weekend for a Bollywood film in North America. Overall, it was the 17th ranked film at the American box office. Box Office Mojo reported it earned a total of 2 crore 64 lakhs 3,586 dollar inside in the United States and a total of $29 crore 75 lakh 2,841 in the other countries, including India. In Dubai, it achieved the highest first day opening for a Bollywood film. Dhoom 2 ranked 6th among opening weekends for international films at the United Kingdom box office with the gross of 8,151 at the Australian box office. It had the 12th highest opening and collected approximately a dollar 17 lakh 6,462. It grossed approximately NZ dollar 51,453 on 5 screens in New Zealand. Dhoom 2 is estimated to have grossed US dollar 8 crore 75 lakh total in the overseas markets. Reception India. In India, the film received mostly positive reviews from critics. Taran Adarsh of Bollywood Hungama gave 4.5 out of 5 stars stated, reporting on the whole, Dhoom 2 is the winner all the way for Yash Raj, who have not only produced but also distributed the film. Dhoom 2 should emerge as one of the highest hits of their career. Rajesh Karkara of Rediff gave it 3.5 stars out of 5, calling it a complete roller coaster ride which left me completely enthralled and exhausted. Sure, there are faults when he stopped to think rationally, but that does not stop you from being dazzled by the film. Rajiv Masan of CNN IBN gave it a 3-star rating, saying that Dhoom 2 is without doubt better than its predecessors, and that Hrithik Roshan is the heart and soul of the film. Vijay Venkataraman of Planet Bollywood gave it 7 out of 10 stars while complaining about flaws in the plot and Aishwarya's performance. He still called it a good adrenaline pumping entertainer. International review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes reported 83% of 6 critics were positive and gave it a fresh certificate. Variety commented, loaded with enough attitude, Bollywood star power and buff bodies to stop a speeding train. Dhoom 2 has been doing humorous biz since its November 24 worldwide opening and provides adequate proof that Yash Raj Films is good for more than just family-oriented comedy dramas. Rachel Seltis of the New York Times reviewed the pleasure principle is palpable in the giddy, slick Dhoom 2, a satisfying example of the new, thoughtfully modern Bollywood. It may represent the new fangled Bollywood, but old-fashioned star power. It is one animated and elevated it over its occasionally narrative flaws and long years. Film Journal International's Adan Alter said Dhoom 2 has all of the benefits of a big budget Bollywood production big name stars, exotic locals, well produced music numbers, and elaborate by Bollywood standards anyway. Action sequences. It makes no lasting contributions to world cinema, but if 2.5 hours of disposable entertainment are all you are after, we could do far worse. LA Weekly's David Cute stated the film was a movie meal as satisfying as this one can make you feel that nothing else matters. Jasprit Pandawar of the BBC gave it a 2 stars rating by roping in acclaimed action director Alan Amin to take care of the thrillers and spills. You don't expect Gadvi to have spent time crafting out a sophisticated storyline instead of simply sending his cast on a cat and mouse chase around the globe. It is only Roshan's correct charmistic performance as the criminal mastermind and the sizzling chemistry he shares with Rai's Sashi Choret cohort that receives this adventure from becoming an allocated tourism commercial. Manish Gajjar, Bollywood correspondent for BBC Shropshire, said, with its powered action sequences matching Hollywood standards, Doom 2 is a winner all the way at the box office. Accolades. Doom 2 was nominated for several awards that year, but only picked up a few of the major ones. At the Filmfare Awards, Hrithik Roshan won the Best Actor out of 5 total nominations for the film. At the International Indian Film Academy Awards, the film won the Best Makeup and Best Costume Design. At the Stardust Awards, Aishwarya Rai won Star of the Year Female and director Sanjay Gadvi won the Hottest Young Filmmaker title. At the 2007 MTV India Style Awards, Doom 2 swept nearly all of the movie awards, winning the following. Home media. Doom 2 was released in DVD format on February 2007. It was distributed by Yash Raj Films in all regions as a 2-disc set, and for region 1 as a single disc set. It was released on Blu-ray in December 2009. The film is also noteworthy because its soundtrack is the first in Indian cinema to be released in Indian cinema to be released in DVD audio in addition to other audio formats. The tracks have been mixed in London in 5.1 sound, surround sound, and audiophiles can choose the format from the audio menu. 4 bonus tracks from other films are included, and the lyrics of all 10 tracks can be viewed on screen while the music is playing, enabling record sing along. Hrithik Roshan, born 10 January 1974, is an Indian actor who appears in Bollywood films. He has portrayed a variety of characters and is known for his dancing skills. One of the highest paid actors in India, he has won many awards including 6 Filmfares, 4 for Best Actor and 1 each for Best Debut and Best Actor. Critics. Starting in 2012, he appeared in Forbes India's Celebrity 100 based on his income and popularity. Roshan has frequently collaborated with his father, Rakesh Roshan. He made brief appearance as a child actor in several films in the 1980s and later worked as an assistant director on 4 of his father's films. His next leading role was in the box office success Kaho Na Pyar Hai 2000, for which he received several awards. Performances in the 2000 terrorism drama Fidaa and the 2001 ensemble melodrama Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum consolidated its reputation but were followed by several poorly received films. In 2003, science fiction film Koi Mil Gaya, for which Roshan won 2 Filmfare Awards, was a turning point in his career. He also appeared in his sequels Krish 2006 and Krish 3 2013. He earned praise for his portrayal of a thief in the 2006 adventure film Dhoom 2. Mughal Emperor Akbar in 2008 historical romance Jodha Akbar, and a quadriplegic in the 2010 drama Guzarish. He played the lead in the 2011 drama Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, the 2012 revenge film Agnipath, the 2014 action comedy Bang Bang, the 2019 biopic Super 30, and the 2019 action thriller War. The lattermost ranks as his highest grossing releases. Roshan has also performed on stage and debuted on television with Just Dance as a judge. On the later, he became the highest paid film star on Indian television. He is involved with the murder with the number of humanitarian causes and roses several brands and products and has launched his own clothing line. Roshan was married for 14 years in Shoshana Khan, with whom he has two children. Early life and background. Roshan was born on 10 January 1974 in Bombay to a family prominent in Bollywood. He is of Punjabi and Bengali descent. On his paternal side, Ritik's paternal grandmother Ira was a Bengali. His father, film director Rakesh Roshan, is the son of music director Roshan Lal Nagrat. His mother Pinky is the daughter of the producer and director J. Om Prakash. His uncle Rajesh is a music composer. Roshan has an older sister Sunaina and was educated at the Bombay Scottish School. Although Roshan practices Hinduism, he said that I am not religious. I don't visit temples, but I hope there is a superpower. Ritik Roshan photographed with his father Rakesh Roshan. Roshan pictured with father Rakesh at the Jagran Film Festival in 2014. Roshan felt isolated as a child. He was born with an extra thumb fused to the one of his right hand, which led some of his peers to avoid him. He has stammered since the age of 6. This caused him problems at school and he feigned injury and illness to avoid oral test. He was helped by daily speech therapy. Roshan's grandfather Prakash first brought him on screen at the age of 6 in the film Asha 1980. He danced in a song enacted by Jitendra, for which Prakash paid him 100 rupees. Roshan made uncredited appearances in various family film projects, including his father's production Aapke Deewane 1980, in Prakash Aaspaas 1981. He appeared in the song Shehar Mein Charcha Hai. The actor's only speaking role during his period came when he was 12. He was seen as Govinda, the title character's adopted son, in Prakash Bhagwan Dada 1986. Roshan decided that he wanted to be a full-time actor, but his father insisted that he focus on his studies. In his early 20s, he was diagnosed with scoliosis, that would not allow him to dance to perform stunts. Initially devastated, he eventually decided to become an actor anyway. Around a year after the diagnosis, he took a chance by jogging on a beach when he was caught in a downpour. There was no pain, and becoming more confident, he was able to increase his pack with no adverse effects. Roshan sees that day as the turning point of his life. Roshan attended Sydenham College, where he took part in dance and music festivals while studying graduation in commerce. Roshan assisted his father on 4 films: Khudgar's 1987, King Uncle 1993, Karan Arjun 1985, and Koala 1995, while also sweeping the floor and making tea for the crew. After pack-up, Roshan would enact Shah Rukh Khan's screens from Koala and film himself to make a judgment about his performance as an actor. While he assisted his father, he studied acting under Kishore Namit Kapoor. Film career. Main article: Hrithik Roshan filmography 2000 to 2002. Debut success and setback. Roshan was originally scheduled to make his screen debut as a lead actor opposite Preity Zinta in the cancelled film Shekhar Kapoor's Tara Ram Pam Pam. Instead, he starred in his father's romantic drama Kaho Na Pyar Hai 2000 opposite another debutant, Amisha Patel. Roshan played dual roles: Rohit, an aspiring singer bluntly killed after witnessing a murder, and Raj, an NRI who falls in love with Patel's character. He prepared he trained with the actor Salman Khan to bulk up physically, worked to improve his diction, and took lessons in acting, singing, dancing, and fencing and riding. While global revenues of rupees 620 million, Kaho Na Pyar Hai became the highest grossing Indian film of the 2000. His performance was acclaimed by critics. Shugu, Kanchana and Rediff.com wrote, "Roshan is good. The ease and the style with which he danced emotes fights making one forget this is his debut film. He seems to be the most promising among the recent lots of star sons we have been subjected to." For the role, Roshan received Best Male Debut and Best Actor awards at the National Annual Film Fare Awards. IFA Awards and Zee Cine Awards. He became the first actor to win both Filmfare Best Debut and Best Actor awards the same year. The film established Roshan as a prominent actor in Bollywood. The actor found his heart after his overnight success, particularly the demands on his time. In his second releases, Khalid Muhammad's crime drama Fiza, Roshan played Aman, an innocent Muslim boy who became a terrorist after the 1992 and 93 Bombay riots. Roshan appeared in the film to expand his horizons as an actor, co-starring Karishma Kapoor and the Jaya Bachchan. Fiza was moderately successful at the box office, and Roshan's performance earned him a second nomination for the Best Actor at the Filmfare ceremony. Taran Adarsh of Bollywood Hungama praised him as the production's prime asset, commending his body language, his diction, his expressions, and his overall persona. Roshan next appeared in Vidhu Vinod Chopra's action drama Mission Kashmir 2000 alongside Sanjay Dutt, Preeti Zinta and Jackie Shroff, set in the valley of the Kashmir during the Indo-Pakistan conflicts. The film addressed the topic of terrorism and crime and has a financial success. Roshan was drawn to his complex role of a young man traumatized by the discovery that his adoptive father had been responsible for the death of his entire birth family. In others' opinion, Roshan brightens up the screen with the magnetic presence. His body language, coupled with his expressions, is sure to win him plaudit. A picture of Hrithik Roshan taken in 2001. Roshan at an event for Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum 2001, his biggest commercial success to that point. In 2001, Roshan appeared in two films, the first of which was Subhash Ghai's Yaadein, a romantic drama which paired him with Kareena Kapoor and reunited him with Shroff. Although highly anticipated, Yaadein was revealed by critics in The Hindu. Zia As Salam criticized the director for laying on Roshan's commercial appeal. Roshan next had a supporting role in Karan Johar's ensemble melodrama Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum alongside Amitabh Bachchan, Jaya Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, Kajal, and Kareena Kapoor. He was cast as Rohan Roshan Raichandra, the younger son of Bachchan's character, who plots to reunite him with his adopted son, played by Khan, after Johar had voiced a rough cut of कहो ना प्यार है कभी खुशी कभी गम finished as India's second highest grossing film of the year. And among the most successful Bollywood films in the overseas market, earning over 1 billion worldwide. Writing for Rediff.com, Anjum and described Roshan as the surprise scene stealer, praising him for holding his own against the established actor. Roshan received a nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actor for the performance. In 2002, Vikram Bhatt's romance आप मुझे अच्छे लगने लगे reunited him with Amisha Patel but failed at the box office, as did Arjun Sablok's romance Na Tum Jano Na Hum 2002. Roshan's final role that year was in Yash Raj Films production, the high-profile Mujhse Dosti Karoge, co-starring Rani Mukherjee and Kareena Kapoor. The romantic drama was heavily promoted before its release and made money internationally. Though not in India. In another commercial failure, Suraj R. Brajatia's मैं प्रेम की दीवानी हूँ, Roshan was cast alongside Kareena Kapoor for the fourth time, and Abhishek Bachchan, the press labeled Roshan a one-trick pony and suggested that the failure of these films would end his career. 2003 to 8 revival and awards success. Roshan's career began to revive with a starring role in Koi Mil Gaya 2003. The film, directed and produced by his father, centers on his character Rohit Mehra, a developmentally disabled young man who comes in contact with an extraterrestrial being, a role that required him to lose nearly 8 kilos. Roshan recalls the experience of starring in the film fondly. I could live my childhood again. I could eat as many chocolates as I wanted. I became a baby and everybody was so caring towards me. In the book, film sequels, Crowlin, Jess, Cock drew similarities between the character and Forrest Gump, portrayed by Tom Hanks in the titular film, but this idea was dismissed by Roshan. Film critics was polarized on their view of their film. Some of them negatively compared its storyline to the 1982 Hollywood release E.T. the Extraterrestrial, but were unanimous in their praise for Roshan. In a 2010 retrospective of the top 80 icons performances of Bollywood, Filmfare noted how flesh and blood Ritik's act is simply because he believes he is the part. Watch him laugh, cry, or bond with his remote controlled alien friend and not his nosed turn. A critic agreed that Roshan has the true voice act that propels the film to the realm of the extraordinary. Koi Mil Gaya was the most popular Bollywood film of the year, earning 800 million, and Roshan won both Filmfare Award for Best Actor and Best Actor critics. I am glad I have the intelligence to understand what is happening to me. If I allow myself to get affected by all this hype, I will stunt my growth as an actor and be damned for life. I know that I still have a long way to go before I can even aspire to equal the achievements of any of the superstars. I know I am good at my job and I'm sure I will be damn good one day, but right now I also know how bad I can. Roshan, on his position as a popular Bollywood actor, the following year, Roshan collaborated with Amitabh Bachchan and Preeti Zinta on Farah Akhtar's Lakshya 2004, a fictionalized coming of age story set against events from the 1999 Kargil War. He also featured in the item number Main Aisa Kyun, choreographed by Prabhu Deva, which proved popular with audiences. The film earned Roshan Best Actor nomination at the Filmfare and Zee Cine Awards. Manish Gajjar of the BBC praised Roshan's versatility and his transformation for a carefree youth to a determined and courageous soldier. Roshan was not seen on screen again until 2006 with 3 new releases, including a cameo at the end of the year in the romantic ICU. He co-starred with Nasruddin Shah and Priyanka Chopra on his father's superhero production Krish. I follow up to his family's production Koi Mil Gaya. It saw his play dual roles, the title superhero and his character from the original film. Before production, Roshan traveled to China to travel with Tony Ching for the cable work for that would be needed to make his character fly. He sustained several injuries during production. For example, he tore the hamstring in his right leg and broke his thumb and toe. Krish became the second highest grossing Bollywood film of 2006 with a worldwide revenue of 1.17 billion. It granted him Best Actor award at the 2007 Screen and the International Indian Film Academy Awards. Romy Sacheb of Variety considered Roshan a prime assist of the film, noting that he pulls off the pic's wilder absurdities with considerable panache. For his role as an enigmatic master thief in Dhoom 2, 2006, an action sequel co-starring Aishwarya Rai, Bipasha Basu and Abhishek Bachchan, Roshan won his third Filmfare Award for Best Actor. The film critics Rajiv Masan called the heart, the soul and the spirit of the film and praised him his stunts, concluding that he holds the film together and even manages to make your attention away from its many flaws. Bred by playing the good guy, Roshan was excited to play a villain for the first time. Production Aditya Chopra. Roshan lost 12 pounds for the role and leaned skateboarding, snowboarding, roller blading and surfing while earnings of 1.5 billion. Dhoom 2 became the highest grossing Indian film of all time. A destination it held for 2 years. In the 2007 melodrama Om Shanti Om, he made a cameo alongside several Bollywood stars. In 2008, Roshan was cast in the Ashutosh Gowarikar Jodha Akbar, a partly a fictionalized account of a marriage of convents between the Mughal Emperor Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar and the Rajput princess Jodha Bai. Gwarikar believed Roshan possessed the regal bearing and physique required to play the role of a king. For the role, Roshan learned sword fighting and horse riding and also took Urdu lessons. Jodha Akbar earned 1.12 billion worldwide. Roshan's performance earned him his fourth Filmfare Best Actor Award as well as his first International Award Best Actor at the Golden Minbar International Film Festival in the Kazan, Russia. Critics were generally appreciative of Roshan's performance. Raja Sen of Rediff.com through that Roshan proves a very good Akbar. There are times when his inflection seems too modern, but the actor gives the performance his all. Slipping into the skin of the character and staying there, Roshan earned 2008 with an appearance in the popular item number Crazy 4 from the film of same name. In 2009 to 12, critical acclaim following a small role in Zoya Akhtar's Luck by Chance in 2009. Roshan starred in the recorded Kites in the Sky for the multinational romantic thriller Kites. In the film produced by his father, he played a man running a green card scheme in the Las Vegas, in which he has married in 11 different women in exchange for money. Kites opened on a record-breaking 3,000 screen and became the first Bollywood film to break into the North American top 10. However, the film eventually underperforms in India's box office and received negative reviews from critics. The website Box Office India attributed this failure to its multilingual dialogues. In a review for Reddit.com, Matthew Sachenberg thought that Roshan overacts a lot. In Kites, he nails a few scenes but bangles many more, particularly the film's catastrophically bad ending. Hrithik Roshan and Aishwarya Rai are looking away from the camera. Roshan with co-star Aishwarya Rai promoting Gulzar, a popular on-screen couple. They also starred together in Dhoom 2 and Jodha Akbar. Roshan then collaborated with director Sanjay Leela Bhansali on the drama Guzarish in 2010, in which he had the role of Ethan Mascarenhas, a former magician suffering from quadriplegia, who, after years of struggling, files an appeal for Athenia. Roshan had reservation about the role but agreed to the project after reading the film's story. To understand his role better, he interacted with the paraplegic patients. In his own words, I used to spend 6 hours with the patients, initially once a week and then once a month. I used to go understand that they go thought, what they think, what their needs are. They have taught me a lot of things. He also trained with a Hungarian magician to perform his film's magic stunts and put on weight to like the part. The film failed to the box office, though it and Roshan's performance were positively received by critics. A writer for Z News praised the chemistry between Roshan and Rai, added that they break the Bollywood mold of stereotype. Roshan received the Zee Cine Awards for Best Actor and nominations for the Filmfare, IFA and Zee Cine Awards for Best Actor. In 2011, Roshan appeared in Zoya Akhtar's ensemble comedy drama Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara alongside Abhay Deol and Farhan Akhtar as 3 friends who embark on a bachelor trip where they overcame their insecurities. Zoya cast Roshan in the role of an uptight workaholic, as she considers him her favorite actor. For the film's soundtrack, Roshan recorded the song Senorita with his co-stars and Maria del Mar Fernandez. Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara was released to positive reviews and Roshan's performance was praised. Rajiv Masan wrote, Hrithik Roshan once again brings real depth to his character with the speculator performance. He is shy and restrained, then lets go with such fantastic intensity that you make the inward journey with his character. The film grossed 1.53 billion worldwide and became Roshan's first commercial success in 3 years. He was nominated for another Filmfare Award for Best Actor for his performance. Later that year, he made a special appearance in Farhan's Don't Do, Roshan's only screen appearance in 2012 was in Karan Malhotra's Agnipath, a retelling of the 1990 film of same name. Cast alongside Rishi Kapoor, Sanjay Dutt, and Priyanka Chopra. Roshan reinterpreted the character Vijay Dinanath Chauhan, originally played by Amitabh Bachchan, a common man who seeks revenge against an unscrupulous man for farming and murdering his father. Roshan was initially skeptical of taking up a role earlier played by Bachchan and thought hard before accepting. He did not watch the original film for inspiration, as he found his role to be completely different. In one of the several accidents to happen during production, Roshan suffered a painful back injury. He deemed Agnipath the hardest project I have ever worked in my life, owing to the exhausting to felt while filming. The film broke Bollywood's highest opening day earnings record and had a worldwide gross of Rs 1.93 billion. A first post review thought Roshan breathes fire and soul into Agnipath. The actor was rewarded with another Filmfare nomination and a third consecutive Stardust Award for Best Actor in a Drama, having won previously for Guzarish and Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. 2013 present, Krish 3 and Beyond. Roshan appear in the third installment of the Krish film series, Krish 3, which also starred Priyanka Chopra, Vivek Oberoi, Kangana Ranaut. During production, Roshan was injured when he fell down, which resulted in back pain. Critics thought that the film was entertaining but lacking in originality, though Roshan's performance gained praise. The editor Kamal Nahata lauded Roshan for playing 3 different characters in the film, and the actor received his 11th Filmfare nomination for Best Actor. Krish 3 grossed Rs 2.91 billion worldwide, becoming one of the highest grossing Indian film of all time. Hrithik Roshan is looking towards the camera. Roshan at a promotional event for Mohenjo-daro in 2016. Roshan received a fourth consecutive Filmfare nomination for his performance in the 2014 action comedy Bang Bang, a remake of the 2010 Hollywood release Night and the Day, one of the most expensive Bollywood films, playing the role of eccentric secret agent who plots to track down a terrorist. Roshan became the first actor to perform a flyboarding stunt in film. While filming in Thailand, Roshan suffered a head injury from a stunt accident and underwent brain surgery to relieve a chronic subdural hematoma. The critic Mohar Basu noted that Roshan was pitch perfect and breezed through his part brilliantly. The film earned 3.4 billion in global ticket sales, making it among the highest grossing Indian film. For playing the role of a farmer in 2016 BC who travels in Mohenjo-daro in Ashutosh Gowarikkar's Mohenjo-daro 2016. Roshan was paid Rs 500 million, a record-breaking remuneration for an Indian actor. He underwent a 3-month training to achieve the lithe and agile physique required for the role. Despite being a highly anticipated release, it failed commercially, and critics were generally enthusiastic, dismissed the film as an unintentional comedy. Anupama Chopra wrote that Roshan pours his soul into every scene, but the burden of carrying his leaden cartoon-like narrative proves too much even for his Herculean shoulders. Roshan was next seen alongside Yami Gautam in Sanjay Gupta's Kabil 2017, a romantic thriller about a blind man who avenges the rape of his blind wife. To ensure authenticity in his portrayal, Roshan locked himself in a room for 4 days and avoided contact with people. Reviews for the film were generally positive, with particular praise for the Roshan's performance. Meena Iyer of the Times of India found his performance to be his best to date, and Shubhra Gupta of the Indian Express considered him the only bright spot in this pirated mess of the movie. The film accumulated rupee 1.96 billion worldwide. After 2 years of screen absence, Roshan's career prospects improved in 2019. He first starred in Vikas Bell's biographical film Super 30, based on the mathematician Anand Kumar and his educational program Super 30. Roshan hired a trainer from Bhagalpur to learn Bihari accent. The film was released to commercially successful but received mixed reviews. While NDTV's Saibal Chatterjee found Roshan miscast in the role, Michelle Gomes to Khalij Times called it one of his best performances. Roshan next starred alongside Tiger Shroff in Yash Raj films, which he previously collaborated in 2006 in Dhoom 2, War, an action thriller which emerged as his highest grossing releases. He will also appear in the fourth installment in the Krish series superhero film Krish 4, expected to release in Christmas 2020. Other works. Roshan has performed on stage, appeared on television, and launched a clothing line. His first tour, Heart Throbs live in concert 2002 with Kareena Kapoor, Karishma Kapoor, Arjun Rampal, Aftab Shirdasini, was successful in the United States and Canada. At the end of that year, he danced on stage with Amitabh Bachchan, Sanjay Dutt, Kareena Kapoor, Rani Mukherjee and Shah Rukh Khan at the Kings Park Stadium in Durban, South Africa in the show Now or Never. In 2011, Roshan served as a judge alongside Farah Khan and the Vaibhavi Merchant for the dance competition reality show Just Dance. He became the highest paid film star on Indian television after he was paid 20 million per episode. The show ran from June to October 2011. In November 2013, Roshan launched his clothing line, the casual wear brand HRX. Hrithik Roshan is looking towards the camera. Roshan at the launch of Provague Spring Summer catalogs in 2011. Roshan is vocal about his childhood stammer. He actively supports the Dilkhush Special School for Mentally Challenged Children in Mumbai. In 2008, he donated Rs 2 million to the Nanavati Hospital for the treatment of stammering children. Roshan set a charity foundation in 2009 that aims to work for handicapped people. He donates roughly 70,000 for charity every month and believes that people should publicize their philanthropic work to set an example for others. In 2013, he took part in a festivity at Ghatkopar, whose proceeds went to an NGO supporting tribal girls suffering from malnutrition and the starvation. Also that year he donated 2.5 million to help the victims of the 2013 North Indian floods. Alongside other Bollywood stars, Roshan played a football match for the charity organized by Amir Khan's daughter Ira in 2014. The following year, he appeared with the Sonam Kapoor in the music video for Dheere Dheere, whose profit were donated to charity. Later that year, Roshan became the Indian brand ambassador for UNICEF and the Global Goals Champions World largest lesson that aims to educate children in over 100 countries about the sustainable development goals. In 2016, Roshan and other Bollywood actors made donations for building homes for families affected by the 2015 South Indian flood. Following his debut film, Roshan signed on for endorsement deal with Coca-Cola, Tamarind and Hero Honda, all for 3 years and for at least 30 million. As of 2010, he is celebrity endorser for such brands and products as Provigue, Parley Hide and Seek, Reliance Communications and Hero Honda, and recently Roshan has completed 6 years with Rado. The Times of India reported that Roshan received Rs 12 million to Rs 15 million for each endorsement, making him one of the highest paid male celebrity endorsers. In 2016, Duff and Phillips estimated his brand value to be US $34.1 million, the eighth highest of the Indian celebrities. In 2017, Roshan was signed as the brand ambassador of health and wellness startup Cure Fit and is touted as one of the largest endorsement deals signed by the Indian startup. Personal life. Hrithik Roshan with his wife Sushana Khan. Roshan and Sushana Khan, pictured in 2012, were married for 14 years. On 30 December 2000, Roshan married Sushana Khan in a private ceremony in Bangalore. Despite their religious difference, Roshan is a Hindu and Khan is a Muslim. Roshan says that he equally valued her beliefs. The couple has 2 sons, Harihan born in 2006, and Haridahan 2008. They separated in December 2013 and their divorce was finalized in November 2014. Roshan and Shoshana maintain that they parted amicably. In 2016, he filed a lawsuit against his Krish 3 co-star Kangana Ranaut, accusing her of cyber stalking and harassment. Denying the charges, Ranaut filed a counter charge against Roshan, claiming that his lawsuit was an attempt to cover over their affair. Owing to a lack of evidence, the Mumbai police closed the case later that year. Roshan considered quitting the film industry after two assailants fired bullets at his father in 2000. Later that December, he was involved in a controversy when Nepalese newspaper accused him to stating in a Star Plus interview that he hated Nepal and its people. This led to protest in the country, a ban on screening of his films, and 4 people's deaths after street violence. Nepalese people threatened to bury him alive if he ever visited the country. Star Plus, for its part, stating that Roshan did not touch upon Nepal. The violence clamped down after Roshan wrote a 2-page rejoinder in which he denied having made any claims against the country. Nepali actress Manisha Koirala helped distributed it to newspaper and the local television station. Artistry and media image. As the son of the filmmaker Rakesh Roshan, faced the media spotlight from a young age, discussing nepotism in Bollywood. Shaman Rana views him as one of several actors who managed his film career with the help of family relations in the industry. On the other hand, Roshan is acknowledged in the media as one of the most talented Indian actors of his generation for his ability to commit heavily to each role. He insisted on learning any necessary skills and performing stunts himself, and is particularly known for his professionalism. The director Ashutosh Govarikar praised Roshan when he continued filming Mohan Jodaro despite several injuries and being in a troubled state of mind. Zoya Akhtar, who considers Roshan her favorite actor and directed him in Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, remarks on his ability to display a range of emotions on screen. Hrithik Roshan is pictured with his wax sculpture at the Madame Tussauds Museum. Roshan with his wax sculpture at Madame Tussauds, the media cites his eyes, feature and height as his distinctive physical feature. Roshan intentionally takes on divorce apart in an attempt to not be typecast. He looks at the scripts as a platform to inspire with the strength and courage of his characters and to make his audience smile. Roshan was noted by critics for his versatility in portraying a variety of characters. In Koi Mil Gaya, Lakshya, Jodha Akbar, Guzaris, Box Office India ranked in 2000 and later included him into 2003, 2004, 2006 and 2007. Roshan topped Rediff.com's list of Best Bollywood Actors in 2003 and was ranked 4th in 2006. Filmfare magazine included two of his performances from Koi Mil Gaya and Lakshya on its 2010 list of 80 icons performances. In March 2011, Roshan placed 4th in Rediff.com's list of top 10 actors of 2000 and 2010. Roshan's dancing ability has also drawn praise from the media and opined he disagreed with. The Los Angeles Times finds him to be a sensational dancer who has the dashing, chiseled look of a silent movie matin idol. Some critics also believe that he is only able to dance and act in his father's film. His inclination towards glamorous, albeit empty paths, which conform to character stereotype, has been criticized. Roshan is among Bollywood's highest paid actors, discussing his success ratio at the box office in a 2014 article. Daily News and Analysis credited him as the most bankable star in Bollywood, one of the most high-profile Indian celebrities. He was named the second most powerful Indian film star by Forbes in India in 2001. He ranked 4th in Filmfare Power List in 2007. In a 2009 poll conducted by the Daily News and Analysis, Roshan has voted one of the India's most popular icon at the 2009 FICCI IFA Awards. Roshan was one of the 10 recipients of the most powerful Bollywood entertainer of the 2000s. For 2012 to 18, Roshan has placed a Forbes India Celebrity 100 list based on the income and popularity of Indian celebrities, picking the 9th position. pictured with his wax sculpture at the Madame Tussauds Museum. Roshan with his wax sculpture at Madame Tussauds, the media cites his eyes, feature and height as his distinctive physical feature. Roshan intentionally takes on divorce apart in an attempt to not be typecast. He looks at the scripts as a platform to inspire with the strength and courage of his characters and to make his audience smile. Roshan was noted by critics for his versatility in portraying a variety of characters. In Koi Mil Gaya, Lakshya, Jodha Akbar, Guzaris, Box Office India ranked in 2000 and later included him into 2003, 2004, 2006 and 2007. Roshan topped Rediff.com's list of Best Bollywood Actors in 2003 and was ranked 4th in 2006. Filmfare magazine included two of his performances from Koi Mil Gaya and Lakshya on its 2010 list of 80 icons performances. In March 2011, Roshan placed 4th in Rediff.com's list of top 10 actors of 2000 and 2010. Roshan's dancing ability has also drawn praise from the media and opined he disagreed with. The Los Angeles Times finds him to be a sensational dancer who has a dashing, chiseled look of a silent movie matin idol. Some critics also believe that he is only able to dance and act in his father's film. His inclination towards glamorous, albeit empty paths, which conform to character stereotype, has been criticized. Roshan is among Bollywood's highest paid actors, discussing his success ratio at the box office in a 2014 article. Daily News and Analysis credited him as the most bankable star in Bollywood, one of the most high-profile Indian celebrities. He was named the second most powerful Indian film star by Forbes in India in 2001. He ranked 4th in Filmfare Power List in 2007. In a 2009 poll conducted by the Daily News and Analysis, Roshan has voted one of the India's most popular icon at the 2009